they're not awakened. So you're all awakened, you see. This is very beautiful to realize that you're already complete. You already got everything, you see. There's nothing more to get from the outside. In fact, the only thing to get from the outside is not to look so much on the outside and to look more on the inside. And as soon as you start to look on the inside, then actually you discover you have everything, you see. So this is very, very simple. And actually it's taken me, you know, maybe 50 years to, not 50, 40 years to know that, you see. And for many years, you know, I was like everybody, I was doing all kind of practices, meditating, doing Tai Chi, all this stuff for years and years, believing that if I became a good meditator, then wonderful things would happen to me. I don't know if that was happening or not happening, but anyway. So this is actually very relaxing, yeah, because maybe you can become in this retreat accepting of how you are, who you are, and how you are. And in order to become in contact with who you are and what you are, you simply stay quiet. So anything I'm going to say in the next 3 weeks is just an excuse to keep you here so that you can become quiet. You see, that's all. That's what a retreat is. It's just an excuse to get you quiet enough to realize who you are. You see? Unfortunately, in our everyday lives, we have somehow become so busy and so outward looking that we never have time to meet our own essence. And this is the ultimate teaching, and you need, 10, 20 years before you're ready for this teaching, because our minds always think that we have to do something to get something, you see. But actually there's nothing to get, and so you don't need to do anything. But of course this is not a very useful teaching when you have lots of energy to do stuff. And so, of course, there's all kind of spiritual practices you can do until the cows come home, and maybe they will improve the quality of your daily life in some way, but they won't bring you something that you've already got. So when Papaji, who was my teacher, when he was asked by somebody going back to Munich, they'd been staying in the satsang meetings for 3 months or 6 months, and he asked, well, I'm leaving in a few days, and my friends in Munich will ask me, what is your teaching? I've been here 3 months, I don't know what your teaching is. And so Papaji said, well, my teaching is be quiet. And when you be quiet, then actually you discover everything. It's very beautiful, you see. You just discover the depths of who you are. And while you stay in the mental energy, while you stay talking a lot, relating a lot, while you stay busy thinking a lot, you keep all your energy up in the head. And that's how we live our lives in the West all the time. We keep ourselves very mentally active. And if you want to meet who you really are, then something has to go deeper inside. And so you just let yourself fall down deeply inside. And then amazing things will happen by themselves. So this is very simple, actually. It's very simple, but it's not easy to do it because, of course, we have relentless patterns of behavior. So this is the power of the mind, you see. So we have to relax this power of the mind. We have to allow the mind to become quiet, to become still. Still is a little bit different from quiet. You know, in a library it says silence. So you realize that silence means not to talk, but stillness is something more than not talking. It's a place where there is not even movement. It's like a still point inside you where there's no movement. So stillness is a little bit different from silence. Silence is a good beginning, and stillness is a deeper realization of silence.